Well, this is my Demon Carb, actually just the bottom half of it, and I just took the 4 screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the same size with an Allen wrench, and I'm going to replace the accelerator pump, just a diaphragm. This is a Demon, but it should be the same as the 2-barrel Holley, and it should be that thing right underneath there. I noticed a little bit of fuel leaking out from here, especially when I did this, to pump the carb a little bit. It was like, see, that's the diaphragm right there pumping, and yeah, it must be leaking. So I changed the power valve already on this carburetor, and that's, it's been in there a long time, over 15 years, so really ain't had much problem. And I'll reuse that gasket, put a little bit of this on a Q-tip and go all around it, and actually it was sealing up pretty good from the last time I freaking did it. So I just got to take these 4 screws out. This puppy should go in there. This is a 30cc. I don't know if you can see that there. It's very too bright. This thing, maybe that's focusing. That's a 30cc. They sell a 50cc for the bigger carbs. They seem to be, all the Holleys are either a 30cc or a 50cc. And so this is just a 200, it's just a 2-barrel 500 CFM Demon, which is really a Barry Grant copy of a Holley that's been pre-tuned. So it should fit. We'll find out. That's the only other thing I really got to do on this car, except for I'm going to pop some belts on here, put some few belts on here. These are getting kind of cracked. And water pump, timing chain, and gear set, and do the speed bleeders in the back for get all the air out of the lines. And these are little air in the lines in the brakes, but I got brakes. But otherwise, the car seems to, after I do this and change these belts, this car probably would be safe to drive across country. So it's freaking all right, 78, it's 40 years old, right? You can still drive it across country. It's pretty good. Well, this looks simple as all hell. This was just sitting in there like that, or no, excuse me, like this. Just arm went through that little notch right there, and basically that just that's actuated by that. That's where you adjust your accelerator pump right there. And here's your replacement part. It just goes like that. So this just comes out. Well, I just got to get a knife and pull it out of here. But obviously you can see which way it goes. That's the cup side, faces out. Well, that's simple. That wasn't even $5. That was one of my main problems too. A little bit hesitation starting off from this dead stop because it wasn't pumping gas in there. There was a little bit leaking out the bottom from this thing. This thing was leaking, and just gets old. And also, when I pumped the gas pedal up a bunch of times, and when it was cold, it was hardly squirting any fuel in there because this thing wasn't working. The diaphragm was busted. So you should get some good cold starts now too. Plus the choke closes all the way. So for under $5, it's going to solve some problems here pretty good. And you got a spring that goes underneath this, like that, right over there, that fits right in there. So, guess there's a little hole right there. That's where the fuel squirts, pressure's in it, goes out. So, anyway, pretty damn simple, man. That's what's good about getting simple stuff. Okay, install the cover on it, and then again, this arm, this top part of this arm goes right. Well, excuse me, this, yeah, goes right over here, right here. That's it. See, that pushes down. See that? It's like a little. So this screw right here adjusts your accelerator pump. So it pushes down on that. So this goes under that. So that's pretty simple, man. So I'm going to reuse the gasket, Put some of this on the gasket, and also use some Loctite Blue on the threads, because you don't want to over tighten these, but you don't want those backing out either. Loctite Blue is just perfect for those. Anyway, so the fuel pump's in, and you see that's the lever down there. That's the arm that goes to the accelerator pump. So it'll pump. That's your idle mixture screw. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Put them in with some Loctite Blue. They're screwed into the body down there. That's your idle set speed, idle mixture, one on each side. And you got your fuel level. You can see your sight glass. So if you never need to adjust the flow, you don't need to adjust the flow. Normally, you just adjust the flow. This will adjust the flow right up here. I got, the choke works all the way, closes all the way. So now the accelerator pump works, so I can pump up some gas when it's cold. Say it was really, really cold, you got to pump the pedal a bunch of time to get some gas in there. It's a 500 CFM. It's a Barry Grant Demon. They don't make them anymore, but basically it's a 500 CFM Holley. Basically pretty much copied it. More or less, man. I think that was the problem why they went out of business, I think. This engine don't put out much horsepower. It's like, I don't think it puts out much more than 200 horsepower, man. It's a 350, but I'm keeping the exhaust manifolds on like this. I was thinking about later possibly putting headers with dual exhaust and thinking, okay, I'll put dual catalytic converters. But you really have to run into an X pipe into one catalytic converter, because, and since it's not stock, if you do any modification on the exhaust system that changes the catalytic converter around, it's still illegal by federal standards, man. So I'm like, fuck, I'll just leave it the hell alone. I really care about reliability. But with this engine putting out such little horsepower, the Saginaw trans that's in here, the 4-speed, good enough. I got a posi, and main thing I like about it is I can put stuff in the bed. What I was almost thinking about possibly doing is one major option, not that big of an option, is putting a fuel cell, DOT fuel cell that holds about 50-60 gallons with a toolbox back here instead of that thing. This way I'd have like 50-60 gallons plus the 17-gallon tank, and I'd like to run HHO in this thing, and possibly set up the HHO on the radiator support frame down there someplace. I don't know exactly where, and I'd have to change. Probably I'll put it over here, and because I don't have to route the wires too far to the battery, and I have to change out this inner fender because it's cracked, and to mount the HHO bubbler in a tank on the side of the inner fender, and have it run into that air cleaner, which I got to stick on there. I got the wing nut right over here someplace. I don't know, somewhere here, right there. So anyway, that's a wrap. It was an easy fix, just waiting for the part. Less than $5. So it'll give me good acceleration off the line. It's a 30cc. They pretty much only sell 30cc and a 50cc accelerator pumps. 500 CFM takes a 30cc. Nice and simple, Simon says, man. It's the way you want it. Yeah, it cured that problem. We used to have a leak down here. It's not even warmed up all the way. It won't even like bog down doing that right now. So choke off. So boy, less than $5. What a world of difference.